But slowly, slowly, as he sat brooding at the hearthside, fiercer thoughts began to take hold. The stranger was beneath his roof. 3 steps would take him to the door. 1 blow would beat it in. You might do murder before you know it, Tackleton said. Yet how could it be murder if he gave the Derlin a chance to grapple with him hand to hand? He was the younger man. The younger man. Yes, some lover for whom she pined, when he fancied her so happy by his side. Oh, agony to think of it. At that moment, a gun that hung on the wall caught his attention. How easy it was to take it down and grasp it in his ready hands. The carrier was ready to use it, ready to kill the stranger as he slept, when the waning fire illumined the entire chimney, and the cricket on the hearth began to chirp most vehemently. No sound, no human voice, not even hers, could have so softened him. The carrier put his gun aside and looked as if he was starting from a nightmare. And then I came out of the fire and stood beside him. I love it for the many times I have heard it, and the many thoughts its harmless music has given me. She said so, that's true. This has been a happy home, and I love the cricket for its sake. It always was. She made it so until now. A woman so graceful, honest, and true. Otherwise I could not have loved her as I did. As you do. As I did. Upon your own hearth, this hearth which she have blighted, this hearth which she hath so often blessed and brightened, this hearth which but for her were but a few iron bars, bricks and stones, and which through her has been the altar of your home, upon which you have nightly sacrificed some petty passion, worry, or care, and which she has offered up the peacefulness of a tranquil mind and overflowing heart, so that the smoke from this poor chimney has gone up with a better fragrance than all the richest incense that is burnt before all the gaudiest temple in the world. Upon your own heart, in its peaceful tranquility, surrounded by her influences, hear her, hear me, hear everyone who speaks the language of your hearth and home, and pleads for her. All things that speak the language of your hearth and home must plead for her, for we speak the truth. As John continued to meditate, I revealed to him through images as if he might view them through a looking glass. And so he watched and watched. And I was not a solitary spirit. From the hearth, from the kettle, from the pipe, from the cradle, from everything with which she had been familiar, fairies came trooping forth, not to stand beside him as I did, but to busy and bestir themselves, to do all honor to her image, to pull him up by the shoulders when it appeared and point to it, to show that there was not one wicked, ugly, or accusatory creature among them to lay claim to it. Such a blithe, thriving, steady dot. And then we fairies, all with one motion, turned our eyes upon him as if to say, "Is this the light wife for whom you are so mourning?"